Right, we've got another unboxing video for you today. It's the O2 XDA Zest. I want to thank the people at O2 for lending this to us for a week or two. This is the box that it comes in. Very slimline box like that. And we can see the specs on the back. It's got a Marvel Tavor P CPU. It's got Windows Mobile 6.1, which means it's got the latest OS, quad band, GSM, GPRS and Edge, with 3G and HSDPA. We've got a 480 by 640 VGA resolution screen, which is about 2.8 inches, a 3 megapixel autofocus camera, and a VGA one up the front for video calls, 256 mega flash, 128 meg of RAM, a micro SD card slot for extra data, GPS, and Bluetooth to Wi-Fi as well, and a good 1300 milliamp battery. So if we open it up, got the usual stuff, a quick start guide, jump up there, we've got the warranty card here, and some software to get you started. Getting started with, you've got the Windows Device Center for Vista and Outlook 2007, a 60-day trial on that one, and Active Sync for XP. In the box itself, we've got the charger here. Takes on a similar design to HTC chargers now. We've got the charging unit is here, and it outputs a USB here, and you put in the appropriate plug for your country. So there's the European one, and that would then slide into there. Or if you're in good old Blighty, you've got the UK plug on there. That goes in there, and then you use the included sync cable here, which goes one end in there and one end into the bottom of the phone here to charge it up. We've also got a micro SD card included. This is a 1 gigabyte micro SD card. It also comes with an SD card adapter, so if you've got a SD card reader, one of those USB ones in your computer, you can use that and read the contents quickly on your computer. We've also got a set of headphones, which also doubles up as the hands-free kit, and it's got a microphone in it, obviously. Very nice looking headset there. A spare stylus. It's a full-length stylus, black in colour, and we've also got this double adapter thing, which I believe is sort of to synchronise or to charge two devices. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Let's have a look at the handset itself. Here it is. Nice small handset. Let's just turn it on if we can, unless it's already on. Let's just check the switch on the side, because yeah, it's already on. This handset, before we get started on a look around it, on the side here you may be able to see there's a switch. Now, because this isn't built by HTC, you won't see this on HTC kit much, but if you flick the switch down, it goes off. Flick the switch up, it comes back on. So it's just a kill switch. It's really good. Flick it down, and it's basically in standby mode. Still receive calls and text messages, etc. But you can't accidentally touch it or knock it. So you just flick that switch up, and everything comes back on. It's a lot easier than pressing the power button. On this device, the power button is quite heavily recessed into the top here. So you'll only really be pressing that just to turn the device on initially, like I did before this video. Also on the front, you can just about see there, if I flick the light across it, the VGA camera for the video calls where you're telling your wife, I'm not down the pub, honest. And the screen itself is recessed into the unit. I don't know whether you can see, the actual screen is recessed into the unit, but the covering plastic across the front face of the phone is flush with the handset. So although everything does feel kind of flush, the actual screen is recessed about 1 millimeter into the handset itself. You can see there we've got the O2 customization here on the screen. We've got weather, alarm settings, sort of touch capable GUI that you've got there. You've also got Copilot, which makes use of the GPS inside the handset. We'll just load that up while we have a look at the controls down the bottom. And the controls here are the standard sort of navigation controls here. Select in the middle, up, down, right, left, and we've got the call drop key here, and the call answer key here. And we've got OK, and the OK button, which is always going to be used quite a lot on this device, and the Windows Start button, which drops down the menu, which you can see there. Let's have a look around the handset. And you can see on the left hand side here we've got the volume up and down, and then a silver stripe at the bottom, which is the mini USB connector, and the microphone on the right here. And then we've got the camera button. Now if I just start up the camera, let's show you the camera button's there on the top, so it's a nice place to put it. If I just show you with my other hand, it's a nice place to put it if you just want to take a shot like that, and you just, camera's pretty responsive, as you can see here. And let's take a photo. Very fast camera. The pictures, I have to say, on this device are very clear, very good. Let's take another picture of my bench here, shall we? So while we're outside, I'll just show you the phone in greater detail. Obviously it's quite a thin handset. And I should say that the microphone is here actually. This I believe is some sort of loop holder, so you can hold the phone. The stylus is here at the top, so you can slot that out like that. Use a stylus there, so that kill switch that I mentioned earlier. And around the back, very glossy phone, I must say. Around the back is the external speaker here on the left, and the 3-megapixel camera there on the right. If we just use that to take the back of the handset off, we can see the fittings here for the SIM card, and also the micro SD card goes into there. And there's the Chinese made 3.7 volt 1300 milliamp battery, and you can see there that the camera, the 3-megapixel camera, has got a little cover on it there, but there is no cover on, there's no sort of glass perspex or anything like that in between the cover and the camera itself, so it produces very clear photos indeed. Let's just take another shot for you. Oh, and there you go, you've got the option to send it via contact, send it to a contact, send it via picture message, email, or open the pictures and videos. Let's open the pictures and videos. And there we go, you can see the picture I've just taken. Very nice handset indeed. So that is the O2 XDA Zest, just a quick look around it, and I'll show you a bit more in the review. While I'm here, this cable is actually called a Y cable. It basically means that you can charge your XDA Zest, so plug it in there, and you can charge your XDA Zest whilst you're still listening to some tunes or streaming radio on your phone itself. So that's a very useful little bit of kit. Just wanted to clear that up because I didn't actually mention that. And on the 1 gigabyte micro SD, it actually has a 14-day Copilot trial on it. So if you use that and you don't want to use it anymore, you can delete it, or if you want to continue with the Copilot software, which is the GPS navigation software, you can carry on using that to your heart's content once you've paid for it. But there you go, that's the XDA Zest.